Hello everybody and welcome back to Pre-AP World History and Geography Virtual Classroom. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Great, so let's get set up for our class today. What you will need is a notebook, a pen or pencil, a timer, and a place to study. But before you finish watching this video, make sure that you complete your attendance assignment. This should be completed within the first 10 minutes of class, and it is how I am keeping track of attendance. So please make sure you finish the attendance assignment by 12:40 p.m. Historical question for the day is, what impact did maritime technology have on Chinese and Portuguese exploration? Pause the video for 1 minute. Break down the prompt for historical thinking skill, time period, topic, and spice category. 1 minute, go. And today, our historical thinking skills causation, because of the word impact. Our time period is the early modern era. Our topic is maritime technology. And our spice categories would be interactions with the environment, or you could also say cultural, because we're looking at technology.
As you can see by the artwork here on the wall, our teaching assistant Tunny is quite the connoisseur of early maritime technology. He's excited to look at the development of this maritime technology with you today. And if you would observe, he has his materials ready to go.
So far this week, we've been looking at the motivations of explorers from the Iberian Peninsula in the early modern era. And a lot of those motivations have been related to religion, related to potential economic gain. But today we're going to look at the things that actually made this travel way easier and safer than ever before. We already know a little bit about the development of maritime technology from the post-classical era, although we were looking in different areas of the world, right? Most of the development was created by Muslim merchants and also by Chinese merchants. Pause the video and you're going to brainstorm how the technologies listed on the slide made travel easier in the post-classical era. So those technologies are compass, astrolabe, dhow ship, lateen sail, monsoon winds, and cartography. So pause for 1 minute. How did these things make navigation easier? Awesome. So the compass is a device that identifies direction of travel because it has a needle that'll point to magnetic north. The astrolabe identifies a traveler's latitude. A dhow ship is a wooden ship that was used to travel on the Indian Ocean, and coupled with the lateen sail, which is a maneuverable triangular sail, it made sailing and changing direction with the monsoon winds way easier than it had been in the classical era. The monsoon winds are seasonal winds on the Indian Ocean, and the knowledge of the monsoon winds allowed for safer travel for merchants in the post-classical era. And cartography is map making. So what's really interesting is that in Spain and Portugal, the explorers from the Iberian Peninsula used these different technologies that, again, came from East Asia, like the compass or the astrolabe, which was developed in the Middle East. And without these technologies and the knowledge of Muslim merchants that the Spanish and Portuguese were trying so hard to avoid interacting with on trade routes, the exploration of Spain and Portugal in the early modern era would have been entirely impossible. During Spain and Portugal's exploration and colonization, they were also able to push the technology further with onboard map makers who were called portalans, and they would document dangers along coastlines, and this information would then be brought back to the Iberian Peninsula to make sailors and explorers more knowledgeable as they set out on new journeys. We're also going to take a look at how Portuguese exploration overlapped with earlier Chinese exploration, and see what the comparison between those two are. So for the rest of class, you need to read and annotate the documents in the class assignment, which is in the Wednesday folder. Then also in the Wednesday folder, you should discuss the prompt with your classmates on the discussion board. The last task you have for today is to complete your exit ticket through Schoology, and that it has a link with the green puzzle piece. As always, if you have any questions, I will be available from 12:30 to 1:30 via Zoom meeting. I'm really excited to see the work that you guys produced today, and I will see you tomorrow.